Hello Internet, and welcome back to Antiheroes Anonymous, or welcome for the first time if it's your first time joining us. I'm Ethan, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition
Dungeons and Dragons.
The slight delay on Gabo there. I'll have some announcements and a recap for all of you, but before we dive into any of that, we will go ahead and do a quick round of player introductions.
Hi, I'm Master. I play Embers of White Ash, the Backseat Sunsoul Monk.
Hi, I'm Kay, and I play Lady Elwyn Amelos, who is an elvish Circle of the Land druid.
Hi, I'm Gabo, and I play Art, the Dragonborn Battlemaster Fighter.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play Vert, the Changeling Armor Artificer.
Thank you, everyone. So those announcements. We premiere our episodes on YouTube on Mondays at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Throughout the campaign, we use a variety of custom items, custom monsters, custom species, all that fun stuff, so be aware of that as you're watching. The character portraits, which you'll see on the main layout once we switch over to it, were done by an artist named Zyra Brittany, who goes by @Zylav on Twitter. If you need a refresher on anything that's going on in the campaign, you can check out our campaign wiki at World Anvil. You can also find us on our socials, where our handle is Antiheroes Anonymous. And if you need information about anything I mentioned just now, you can check the video description for links and information, including links to trans rights, Black Lives Matter, and Stop Asian Hate resources. And last but not least, we just hope you enjoy the show, share with your friends, and come back to watch some more. So with all that said, let's roll the intro video. And welcome back. Previously on Antiheroes Anonymous, the Silver Seekers have been in the city of Philareth, which is caught in a 10-hour time loop that ends with the city's destruction. 2 loops in, they followed a lead from Art's sword to the First of Crystal, an artifact kept in Vidun's hoard. They located the hoard and fought their way past Vert's aunt Isabella and her dragon Paldair, who had hoped to plunder the hoard on behalf of the League of Terrors. The staff turned out to be Vale, a dragon from Emperor Stratos' time, who told the group that the only way to stop the time loop would be to help the League summon Lythura, the lightning primordial. The Seekers now go to a rest for a loop and consider their task. And so we will pick up where we left off last session, with the group of you safely set to rest in an inn on the Chancellery Isle. What did I name this inn?
The Chancellor's Cup.
Yes, the Chancellor's Cup. And so, as I get some music for us, I'll just sort of remind you, this inn has kind of like a dark, mysterious, like masked patrons type of vibe to it. It's like very like plush and fancily decorated and frequented by nobles having trysts and things like that, and so there's like curtains that draw at all the booths in the like bar area down below. But the group of you, using your noble status yourself, were able to secure a room kind of up on the top floor with a view that overlooks the Bolt Queen's Bastion, the seat of the legate of Vidun, so that you could observe Isabella and Paldair's movements. And from there you also witnessed the arrival of another dragon in the city, one you had not seen in previous loops. And when we left off, most of the group had gone to rest, but Elwyn volunteered to stay up for a little while for the start of the rest. because she only needs 4 hours to trance. So I guess while everyone is starting to snooze, Elwyn, what do you want to do?
I think that the plan was to keep an eye on the legate who had just entered the time loop. See what her trajectory was.
Just for note-taking purposes, it is ERYN, because I can't resist my Ys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you roll a perception check then?
Okay, I can do that. Okay. Let's take this right there. Let's take. Okay. Perception check. We're off to a great start. 14.
Okay. You've got the inspiration right now? I'm just reminding you.
I will use
I see it right in front of you.
I will use it.
It's not a hint. I'm just saying you got
I will
it. I
use
see it
it
there in front of you.
I rolled worse.
Oh no. Okay. Fine. We'll pass it along to
I'm
someone.
gonna pass it to. I'll pass it to Bert.
Okay. With a 14, you can't miss the obvious, which is that in that kind of first hour of your watch, the 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. hour, you see the green dragon, who Art and Embers, I think, identified as Viren, the dragon steed belonging to Aaron Deeproot, the legate of Nereus.
Yes.
You see that dragon wings almost directly for the Bolt Queen's Bastion, and alights on top of it and basically enters into the dragon hold that Vert located at the top of it. And you don't see the dragon again. Let's see, basically until 3 p.m. when 2 dragons emerge from the top of the dragon hold. The green dragon Viren, the black dragon Paldair, and both of their riders wing back over to the northwest island, where at this hour the Hydra should be bursting from the horde and spewing monsters. Basically, at this point, they're flooding into the central island. So, the Hydra's assault on this city is well underway at this point, and both of the dragons wing in that direction together.
Okay. I'll just take a mental note of it, and when we're all awake again, I'll let everyone else know what I saw.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to accomplish during your 4 hours, or is it mostly just watching?
No, I think it's mostly just keeping an eye out, seeing if anything else changes, and drinking some tea and relaxing.
Okay. Is there anything else that anyone else in the group wants to do, before they go to sleep or anything like that? Anything before the watch passes from Elwyn?
I think Embers, before she goes to sleep, is going to, now that we have a moment, just sort of indulge a little bit of curiosity she's been feeling, and look over at the sky outside the bubble.
Mm-hmm. Could you roll a perception check?
Yeah. Uh, 18.
18. So at this point, before you go down to rest, it's basically noon, 1 p.m.-ish. And it's interesting because even during the daylight hours right now, within the loop, it's quite dark in the city because the entire sky is covered by these dark storm clouds that are just occasionally lit by flashes of lightning. And those clouds never really go away. There's not really gaps in them, so you don't really get much sunlight in. looking out towards where you know there should be a delineation between the inside of the bubble forming this time loop and the outside of the bubble forming the outside of the outside of the time loop. It's weird. With that roll, like, you almost don't see anything different about the sky, like, outside and inside the bubble. It almost seems like a flawless transition between the two. As if... Yeah. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah. I was looking at it because it occurred to me that the rest of the world is on a 24-hour cycle and we're on a 10-hour one. Mm-hmm. So I was like... Is there anything weird about, like, daytime and nighttime not syncing up?
Yeah. And basically, what you're seeing is that, like, weirdly, no. They actually, it does seem synced from your perspective here within the bubble.
Yeah.
For as long as I'm awake, could I have been keeping track of the dragon flying in, just to kind of have an idea of their trajectory, where they seem to be going?
Yeah, I think in, like, that first hour of your rest, like, kind of as you're getting ready for, you know, bedding down and things like that, it becomes very clear, even in that first hour, that, like, the green dragon, like I said, is flying directly towards the Bolt Queen's Bastion, Isabella's citadel within the city. And so, like, as you're getting ready for bed, you would see basically what Elwyn saw, which is just that, like, they make for the citadel, land on top, and go inside. And that's, like, the first thing they do.
Gotcha.
And if there's nothing else anyone else wanted to do before bed, then I think basically, and there's nothing Elwyn wants to do during her 4 hours.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think she's just sitting there and she's just, like, quietly contemplating the events of the last 20 hours and trying not to be angry.
Are there any events from the last 2 loops that are, like, particularly pulling your thoughts at the moment?
Well, yes. well, yes. But we can get to that later.
Okay, I mean, I'm curious for reasons.
Yeah, I think in the rush of everything that's happened, she just keeps going back to that first encounter with, what's her butt?
With Isabella.
With Isabella, thank you. I wanted to call her, like, Vanessa or something, and I was like, that was campaign 1.
Yeah, that was a whole different...
that was a
whole different
thing.
stabby lady. Yep.
With a fun cloak that we stole.
Mm-hmm.
That first encounter with Isabella and just replaying the events of it in her head, and just, like, the more she remembers how that went down, the more upset it makes her.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, then, basically the first 4 hours pass, which means you spend the 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. hour, the 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. hour, the 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. hour, and the 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. hour, basically giving the party 4 hours to rest.
Yes.
Great. At that last hour, basically, Elwyn, right as it's time to change the watch, you see Isabella and Paldair come back from the Northwest Island alone.
Interesting.
And return to their citadel.
Okay.
At each
So
hour...
we never saw them leave.
Yes, we did.
We just saw them...
We did.
Oh, yeah, Elwyn did. You might have missed that.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like right at the start, Elwyn saw them. Basically, what Elwyn saw was they arrive at the Citadel, and then after like 2 hours,
they leave together.
They leave together towards the Hydra Island, and then now Isabella returns by herself.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool. And yeah, at each hour the dial chimes, and you know that at this chime of the dial, were you elsewhere in the city, Scotty would be executed, essentially.
Cool.
Yep. Who do you want to wake up for their watch?
Did we decide who's gonna do watches when? We just all went to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Ellen will wake Vert up then first. Just be like, did you get enough sleep?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
No.
Are you okay?
You can roll insight check.
Do I need to?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You can take advantage though.
How generous of you.
Yeah, you need it.
Owen's taking advantage of Vert?
Yes.
Every time. Okay, so I believe that would be 24.
Okay.
Pretty low for me.
He, shrugs. And, says... I don't know. Trying not to think of it too much, I guess.
If you shove it out of your head too much, it might come out when we don't want it to. You want to talk for a minute before you go back out there?
He kind of I don't know, pops his head around thinking I'm not sure, maybe, I don't know.
Well, I've been thinking about it, a lot, when I was sitting there and watching the state of things, and, I think if I recast my water-breathing spell in the morning, there's no reason why we can't come here first tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Could probably work.
I don't think we need to skip it. I think we can stop here and then head straight up there and figure out the Hydra thing.
Okay,
If that would
try that.
make you feel better.
Yeah, we could try that. That would make me feel better.
I would be uncomfortable leaving her here too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Well, if I'm gonna have any usefulness tomorrow, I need a rest.
Okay. Yep, I can take care of this here.
I'm here though for you when you're ready.
I know. Thanks.
All right, Owen will go trance.
Okay. Is there anything that Vert wants to do during his watch?
Let's see. I think Vert's gonna look towards these. I guess he just wants to take a general overview of the city and kind of watch the island sort of one after the other, maybe throughout a little bit, just to see if there's any events that they may have overlooked or missed that might be happening. Because they've taken a pretty direct approach towards we're going to go to this island and do this thing and try and, but maybe there's something that they didn't notice or they weren't informed of. So any sort of anomaly, or just something that piques his interest.
Okay. And your intent is to basically watch for how many hours before you wake someone else?
I mean, we could just split it into 2 watches, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
You do a 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and an 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
I guess retroactively, did anyone show interest in wanting to spend time doing something or watching out at the city during this long rest period?
I don't think Emrys would have.
Okay. Did Art care about? Did he want to be a part?
Even if he did, I think he just passed the fuck log out.
Okay. He would prefer to sleep. So yeah, I think that maybe he spends half of the watch doing that, unless he can do it in a sort of distracted fashion while he's sort of tinkering a little bit.
Yeah, if you want to roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Yeah, I think he would use this time essentially to create his level 9 features, which is more attachments to his armor during this long rest period. Because he gets 2 new infusions that he can put on his armor that I totally forgot during the week to mention to you so that we could fix it on the character sheet, because I wasn't able to.
I forgot to.
It's okay, though. It's okay. But yeah, I'll roll, you said perception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. That's a 23.
Oh, wow. That's really good.
Yeah, I rolled 17. That's pretty good.
Our
proficiency went up.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot! Look at that! I didn't even notice. Yes!
I guess this is a good time to tell the listeners, everyone leveled up to level 9. You'll see that on their stat cards. Everyone went up to 9. Okay. That's a good perception check. I think probably this room you've managed to secure has, it's almost situated in, a tower structure of this in building, so you actually do have good views of most of the city. Mm-hmm. The best view from here is what you requested. It's of the Bolt Queen's Bastion, but you can still see out into the other parts of the city as well. And for that 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. hour, you see the green dragon Viren, basically alight from the northwest island.
Okay.
And then fly over towards the spire.
So Paldair and Isabella came back by themselves, and then Viren...
An hour later, Viren and Aaron flew from the northwest island over to the spire.
Interesting.
Yep.
I mean, they're probably little tiny specks, so I probably can't, see them very clearly, right?
Yeah, not terribly clearly.
Only I had some sort of scope.
Yeah, you can see them. You can see them clearly, as they leave from the Dragon Hold, or sorry, not from the Dragon Hold, from the Northwest Island. But then they kind of get off into the distance towards the spire, and they're harder to see.
That makes sense.
Conversely, you don't see Isabella and Paldair emerge from the Bolt Queen's Bastion at all in the 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. hour. The other things you see are things you would expect. You can kind of spot the speck of a cloud giant leaving from the Temple of Stronmaus and returning to the spire. From here, you can also spot on the your starting island, that sort of southeastern island. You can spot signs of civil unrest as a conflict brews between the citizens and the wardens. But that's about it for the 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. hours.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then he just spends his time reviewing, or I guess viewing out into the city, taking note of those events, and then affixing some new magical infusions to his armor throughout the long rest.
Okay. I think a little ways into that long rest, you feel a rumbling within you.
Yes.
That you very much recognize as Nyadong kind of stirring and making his presence known to you. And you sense a little bit of hesitance in him, which is a little bit uncharacteristic, but he says, Vertinor.
You've been quiet for some time.
I have been thinking on many things. When you spoke with that other dragon, with contrivance. Something about his words stirred something in you, and I felt it.
Which part?
When he alluded that you were not so different from Stratos.
Only with his ideals, right? Or his strength of character?
His thirst for vengeance.
Sure, you can put it that way.
You feel like Nyadon is kind of like leaving this like tense, empty space, kind of like as if inviting you to say more.
Why did that strike you so? I mean, you know this.
I worry that his words would soften your resolve. I wish to ensure that we are still on the same page about what must be done and who must do it.
Well, honestly, not so much Bryven's words, but Valahale's potential truths are maybe what would question my resolve the most.
In what way?
Well, anything that we can uncover that might change the way I've been, the way I've considered the facts at hand. You know, Nihedon, I'm not one that will give into a blind rage or anger. At least I don't see myself that way. I will act on what I think the truth is.
Nyadon sends you flashes of images I think you've seen before. It's of him as a dragon, back when he had corporeal form, and he takes this secluded residence off in a distant wilderness, far apart from any of the war between the dragons and Stratos, desiring nothing but solitude. And then comes Stratos, seeking him out, specifically to kill him. And Nihedon says, "That is the man he was. Do not let this staff, this crystal dragon's optimism, her naivete sway you. There was no mercy in that man, and he deserves none from us."
I think for kind of just, even though he's not Nihedon's in his head, he's kind of nodding thoughtfully.
He could have left me.
Nihedon, I more than anyone understand your pain. That this tyrant came for your life as he did for mine and my family's and my nation. So, I understand.
There's there's a deep rumbling, and then he just says, "Good. See that you maintain that understanding." And then he just kind of rumbles off.
I think as he's going, I'll say he will pay in one way or the other.
Yeah. And you sense pleasure and approval. At that. Okay.
Thank God I don't also have the ghost in me too, because I don't know how many mental conversations I can handle with different entities. I guess maybe towards that is when the end of the long rest comes and he starts
Or the end of your launch.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
two
I thought that was
hours.
just the
2-hour
end
shift,
of the.
and
Oh, was
then
it?
Embers has a 2-hour shift.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine was 4 hours.
I was
because
under the
only
impression
had
that it was just going to be yours and then mine, and that's it.
No.
No, I mean that would put it at
okay.
6 hours, so we need 2 more.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So then at that, he would wake up Embers. Okay, so he'll go, and I think what he'll do first is what time of day is it?
It is you end at like 7 p.m. your watch.
Okay.
I think Embers.
Oh, sorry, no, it's you do the I have that wrong. The 7 to 8 p.m. watch? No, yeah, you end at 7 p.m.
Okay, so before he wakes up Embers, he's gonna go downstairs and procure some like type of food that Embers likes for like dinner because it's
So a
we
bowl
haven't
of
eaten.
milk.
Yeah, a bowl of milk.
a
A saucer.
Sorry, Aster.
That was a funny thing.
Look, if she needs it, she has the decanter of
She
endless milk.
does.
So.
Yes, which is incredible. No, I think he'll go get some food for maybe him and Embers to share. And then once he comes back, he'll wake her up.
Well, I think she wakes up first and like walks down to join you down there. And and finds you preparing this food.
Yeah. Oh, I was just about to come and wake you.
I'm a pretty light sleeper.
That's probably a good trade, actually, given our adventures that we go on frequently.
Yeah.
How are you doing? You holding up okay?
I'm alright. How are you doing?
We've been learning a lot of things,
Yeah.
so I'm not really ready to process all the hard elements until we are done solving this problem.
Well, there's one part of it I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Because it's something we have to decide before the problem is solved.
Sure. What's that?
Embers like sits down and like motions for Vert to join her, like with the food.
Yeah. So we'll find like a corner of the bar or dining room or whatever down there.
It's more of a dining room than it is a bar because it's like a bunch of booths with like curtains.
Yeah.
that can
So
be
we'll
drawn and
like
things that.
bring our stuff in, and like draw the curtain or something.
Yeah.
Okay. And he kind of like leans in, like nodding to her.
You and I, we both killed Isabella once.
Yeah.
I think I picked the wrong music.
I was thinking that.
I was like, I'll put on the Embers theme,
Play the Night
but
on
nope.
music again.
Play the bird
This
theme.
is alright. This might not be going where you think it's going.
Okay. All right, we'll leave it on the Embers theme then.
You mean you're not ready just to switch music back and forth on the fly?
And of course, she's not dead. She's still out there. Alive.
He nods.
Now, she'll be alive. Tomorrow is not the right word, but you would know what I mean if I said tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta figure out what we want to do. When it comes time to make a permanent choice.
I mean, I think we've already made what I think should be the permanent choice. Because she's not going to be our ally. He's made that abundantly clear that she will not change sides. Unless we have access to some, very powerful magic that we can use to change her mind, which we don't have right now.
I think Amber's just like makes a face.
Yeah.
And you can you don't need an insight check to understand. She has
I know,
a very low opinion of mind-altering magic.
Yeah, and he also is just like, and he's like, and like clearly, like, and that's not going to happen, and he doesn't want that to happen either. So it's like, I don't think there's any. I know that you and the others may like the idea of redemption, and I think you've surprised me on a number of occasions, Skulk, and many others that we've turned to our side that I never would have believed we could. This one I think is out of reach.
She's not well, Vert. She needs help.
He's too dangerous, Embers.
That's the decision. I can't stop you, but he's your family.
Yes, but she's going to kill her daughter.
Is her daughter?
Her
Night Mantis.
niece.
Oh, yeah.
Or, sorry, niece. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong.
I was like,
have
we met?
Sorry.
Wrong family relation.
Wrong family. I know, I got it mixed up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I get it now.
Yeah. I didn't actually say that. I would know better. He's going to kill, my sister, her niece. So, I don't know what cards we can play here. We need to save Night Mantis.
I agree. And I don't have a plan, and I don't have any suggestions. But just... We've beaten her twice by preying on her mental instability. By making her so... I don't know.
I believe that a lot of her actions were premeditated. She knew what she was doing when she caused all of the hardships for my family and for us now. So you're right. I mean, maybe she's not well, but some of these things are not excusable either.
Bird, I gotta say the reason I came down here to talk to you about Isabella is because sooner or later we're also gonna have a conversation about Stratos. And if I can't convince you to spare your family, then I don't know how that other conversation is gonna go.
I'm not sure either, but I will say, up until we met Falahale and Bryven, I didn't know there was another path forward either. And after those conversations, I'm willing to believe maybe there is.
It's...
Dark rumbles in the back of your
I know.
head.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, and I mean, he's being completely honest with you, so, I'm willing to listen and go forward with what they want to try to resurrect Syros.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have to say, like I said, I've been wrong in the past about redeeming people, and so I'm ready to be wrong again. But I will be the first person to protect everybody if I don't think it's going to work.
Let me just say this, because I think ultimately the decision is going to be yours. She's your family. And I think as we've sort of learned, if you really want to kill somebody, there's not much we can do to stop each other. We know, or rather we have a plan of action from sources that we weren't expecting about steps we can take, information we didn't have about Stratos.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what gave you this sort of flicker of hope maybe in your minds somewhere that it might be possible.
Sure.
We don't have that for Isabella.
Right.
But what I'll say is that the plan to rehabilitate Stratos is going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of effort. We're going to have to go to some dangerous places and do some very difficult things. We're going to have to go across the galaxy if what Vale said is true. Why are you not prepared to do that much for your aunt?
Well, initially we were. We went to visit her. On good terms, I thought. And then we saw the true character that she is. And, I mean, you saw it when we were fighting. She was ready to kill me, too. And she almost succeeded. So, honestly, I don't know if we have the resources right now to... the time and the resources to spend to try and find a way to break her out of this mental state that she's been in for I don't know how many years. But
Roll just like an intelligence check.
I'm pretty good at this. I can use my intelligence for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried if you didn't.
Yeah, that's a 22.
Yeah, I mean, it occurs to you as you say that she's been in this mental state for years, that's probably true, but at the same time, you've only really had the one day to try things. Like, you've done 2 different loops, tried 2 different things, but like it's still the same day. Isabella herself has only had that one day to react to your presence. So there's nothing to say that like other attempts outside of this loop might have different results, you know?
Right. Now,
it takes time for people to change, and Isabella only has 10 hours right now. If you think about it that way.
Right. I just think about, like, we gave every intention to meet with her peacefully, and the first thing she does is trick us and throw us into a dungeon, and then show that she has Night Mantis shackled, and we're in this Coliseum, and she's trying to kill us. So, there's a lot of... and Night Mantis is bait for me. So, like, there's so many actions that have been taken that I, like, you know...
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm just saying you have this thought.
Yeah. And
it
so,
occurs
like,
to you.
But the other thing, too, is part of our... She's so enamored with the idea of putting Basil away and keeping him locked up or whatever, and then that fact that he's free just throws her completely out. So if we use that against her and then we let her live, she will know that Basil's free. And you think that she's gonna let that go? I can't put my family in danger again. Right? So unless we have something that we can use right now today in this loop, I don't think it's worth letting her go about her business, because all she's done in my life is cause destruction.
Stratos has done worse.
Stratos is
Not
also
just
done
to
worse.
you. But we heard recently that he killed a city.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, like I said, if the truth is in front of us, I'm not gonna look away from it. But it needs to be there first. And right now, all I have is the facts, the things that I've experienced. So, if we can think of a way to uncover something quickly, I'm okay with it. But like I said, we have too many kind of balls in the air right now, too. I don't know what we can do.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I've got a couple hours to go. I'll see what I can come up with.
I'm all ears. Because, like, Embers, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to see any of my family die. Okay? But at this point, it's trying to save as many as I can, and it means that Isabella, you know, maybe that's the best fate we can have to save everybody else. So, it's not an easy situation.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I wanted to give a different viewpoint.
Yeah.
In case it swayed you at all.
You're a good friend, Embers. But, I just wish it didn't have to be like this. I just really wish that when we tried to speak with her peacefully that we got there. You know, that first attempt that worked. I never would have thought it would be like this.
Alright, well, go get some sleep.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, and Vert shuts the door. Yeah. Yeah, and then Vert will go find his bed and take a sleep.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything that Embers wants to do while she's on watch?
She wants to finish her meal that Vert bought for her.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do.
Because it's been 20 hours since we ate.
Yeah.
And then...
I mean, I imagine you like snack on rations and things like that as you're on the go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the rest of it is just going to be sort of like meditating.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Meditating gets kind of hard around the 8 p.m. hour when you know there's an event at this point where like the spire surges And there's like a sudden burst of lightning that destroys the lightning rods at the base of the tower. And after that point, lightning begins basically striking other points in the city. And so it gets a little bit harder to meditate through that. But yeah, you can spend that time in meditation. And then the 9 p.m. hour rolls around, and everyone has had their rest and can wake up, knowing that the end of the loop at 10 p.m. is but an hour away at this point.
Cool.
Great. Level 9, baby. Woo!
Did we ever see the actual event occur? We were inside both times, right?
Yeah, we were down in the dungeon both times.
You witnessed it from the outside of the loop, like from the outside of the bubble.
Right.
Yeah. So you've kind of seen it, but you haven't seen it from within the bubble.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
As morbid as it may seem, I kind of want to watch it happen.
I mean, yeah, I think we all should pull up my window
for...
and just witness it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But before, at some point during this hour, I want to pull Embers aside.
Yeah.
And you say, you want to come sit over here with me for a second?
Sure.
Jesus, cat.
Hey, what did I do?
Man.
And who's Jesus? Listen, we haven't really had a chance to talk, the two of us, since our disagreement.
Suplets?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
She's cleaning him.
Oh.
He gets embarrassed. Sorry.
Weirdest dog.
Okay,
He doesn't like it. He gets embarrassed when people watch him. Charles clean him.
Alright. Animals.
Okay, big boy.
What is he doing?
He's coughing a little bit. He's okay.
You got a football or something?
Alright. Yes, I know you want to clean it, but save that for later, okay? Jeez.
So funny.
These animals.
I know.
Okay.
So
We
funny.
haven't had a chance to talk since our disagreement the other day. And regardless of how I feel about it, about what happened, and regardless of what the right thing to do about Isabella is, and regardless of the fact that we are in a time loop and things that we do during these 10 hours get reset, I think that you acted brashly, and I think that even though the traces of our actions, the physical traces of our actions are erased, they're not erased in here or in here. And if you are serious about wanting to pursue your path to redemption and giving people a chance, watching you murder that woman in cold blood shook me in ways I have not been shook in a very long time. I understand you were experimenting with the situation, but I think that was the wrong way to go about it.
I think Embers is just gonna wait for Ellen to finish saying her piece, making sure before she says anything.
Yeah.
I also wanted to talk to you about this. And I'm glad we didn't talk about it before because, you know, I'm not very good at talking.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm grateful to you that you gave me time to put my words together. In the moment, I misspoke. I did a bad job of explaining myself. It wasn't about experimenting or testing any theories. It wasn't what I wanted to say. so bad at saying this.
Alright.
This thing, this time bubble that we're in, this loop, it has to end. It makes mockery of everything I believe. That people can change, that anything can change with enough effort. Because here, nothing can change.
Things are changing. You're changing. And once the time loop ends, whatever work we do will remain.
And I thought, when we talked to Isabella that first time, and you addressed her, and you did all the things I would have wanted you to do, that I would love to do myself, but, I can't. I felt such a deep despair, because it occurred to me that nothing you were doing was going to matter. That we were not going to get through to Isabella as long as this time loop is in place. And maybe we never will, and I don't know, but as long as the loop is in place, we can't. And when I felt that come on me, that's when I think I snapped and did something I should not have done, because I agree with you. I shouldn't have done that. It left a mark on me too. And I think, looking... Embers is halfway in tears by now and is looking over at Art and Vert. And this Vert and I talked about this earlier. And I don't think what I had to say registered on him, because how can he believe that I believe what I believe if I go against it? How can he ever take me seriously about wanting to redeem people when I went against my own creed? I know his creed isn't mine, but he saw it too, same as you.
He did.
Well, he saw the body at least. I regret it.
I don't believe. No, I reject the belief that nothing we do here is changing it. Because even if Isabella gets reset every morning, we learn every time how to deal with her. What works and what doesn't work, and we can keep trying. I believe that no one is faultless. No one can uphold their own beliefs when faced with things they can't imagine, horrors that they can't imagine. We all falter, so please don't despair. Thank you for telling me what you're going through. But we have to be strong for each other. And we have to believe that what we're doing here is worth it, no matter how many times we have to do it.
Embers is nodding along.
I want to get out of here as soon as possible, same as everybody. Same as you. So we gotta fix that next.
Yeah.
Or rip it, I guess.
Well, we gotta do something.
Can I give you a hug?
Oh, yeah.
Ellen gives her a big squeeze.
Yeah, I think, as they're Ember's just, I'm so sorry.
I forgive you.
You had to see.
Can I ask you one more question?
Yeah.
If you set aside what the rest of us think, do you want to save Isabella? Do you want to give her a chance? Or do you think she's beyond saving?
Well, Ember sort of gives a little half smile. I believe nobody's beyond saving, but More than that, I think she looks more seriously. I'm someone, Ellen, who doesn't have a family. And never did. And I don't want to see Vert throw away any of his. Even if he's got a pretty understandable problem with him.
Well, we can try. I'm not sure it will work. But we can always try.
Alright.
For what it's worth, I think the family that you make for yourself is way more important than your crazy aunt that you met twice in your life.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that trying to kill him.
Yeah, I know.
And that she was responsible for his mom's
Ember's close
death.
I know.
And
I know.
actively tried to undermine everything.
I'm not saying I'm not saying we have to save her at all costs.
But
just
everyone
I get
deserves
it.
a chance.
I get it.
We can try.
We can try. We might have 3 more chances, or we might have 1, we might have none. I don't know how this is going to play out from here on.
Neither do I. Alright, everyone, gather around. I'm going to cast water breathing. Oh, I guess I'll have to wait till after the loop.
Did
it
Art,
persists.
Did Art want to have a conversation with anybody before we do this?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think he would. I think he would pull Embers aside.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I thought it was going to be the element therapy hour.
I know, right?
You have the next ticket? So
Because I
Can't see.
I can see.
If you're...
Yeah, we got
okay.
it. We got it.
I think he's been thinking about. I'm so sorry. It's kind of like cutting out a bit. It's like I hear like staticky
It's
sound.
probably because the fan kicked on my laptop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Is it okay? Okay.
It's okay. It's doable. I was just like, what is happening?
Yeah,
But
the fan kicked on my laptop. Sorry.
I apologize in advance if I ask you to repeat yourself.
Oh yeah, no problem.
But I think I think he had nightmares.
Mm.
I mean, there's a lot to have nightmares about, huh? But he woke up thinking about Ember's answer to Brybin's question about Stratos. So I think he'll like pull you aside and kind of sigh and just Did you mean what you said? Do you think Stratos could be redeemed or saved in any way? I'm aware of your past, and I know we share roots in the same teachings and the teachings that saved us. But I struggle personally with, is this why I feel the way I do about Stratos? Is it me following these teachings, or is it this foolish desire to hold on to the stories passed down in my family, the stories told by my father? There's a part of me that wants to believe that this isn't the real him, that something's wrong, that something's controlling him, or that it is fixable, because how can someone who was a hero for so many, who did so much good, how can they change so dramatically? How can they cause so much pain and suffering and have no regards for anyone?
Yeah.
I don't know the answer, and I'm just rambling. What do you think about all of this?
Well, all I can say is this, that I believe both of the things I said, Riventh. I believe first that, yes, I think we can get through to Stratos, Bryven said people had different theories. Maybe it was the darkness within Stratos that's the cause of this turn, or maybe it's some sort of outward manipulation, but I don't think in either case is beyond us. But It does sort of require you to also believe the second thing I said to Bryven, and that's a harder sell for a lot of people. I don't really believe in justice. And if you're a person who does, if you think that somebody should be made to pay for the crimes, Stratos has committed some big crimes. I talked to Adhild about this, and Adhild is, I think, the kind of person who believes extremely strongly in justice. I think it would be very difficult for her to come around and see things my way. The two of us just have very different belief systems and very different values. And I think that in order to forgive Stratos or extend a hand to him, extend any quarters of redemption, you do sort of have to put justice to the side, at least.
Yeah, Art, I think when Embers mentions Audhild and what she believed in, some of those tenets of the new Knights of the Scale kind of flash in your mind. The things that Audhild believed, which were things like justice and judgment above all, vengeance for the loss of innocence, punishment and death to the enemies of good. And then you think about the tenets that you saw written on the wall of the temple in your dream, before they got written over with the words in blood, those new tenets. And that first one was about good and justice above all. It wasn't just justice and judgment. It was there was a greater good that was to be served. And then there was honor and respect to innocence, as opposed to punishing those who do wrong against that trait, right? And then there was correction to enemies of justice and good, rather than punishment and death to those enemies. And so, I think maybe you recognize there's a complicated, there's a way to believe in justice that isn't about punishment and death, right?
Yeah.
And Audhild didn't believe that way, but it's possible.
Audhild didn't believe that way, yet she still, even against herself, decided, gave Honlor a second chance. Let me knock on wood. I hope Honlor's not dead in a ditch somewhere. But in theory, she, even in going against herself, she was able to extend that to him, even going against those core values. I think about Emilio and Maria, who are so young, and kind of removing them from that path as well. Understanding that there's more Art isn't on a quest for revenge, and I think Embers knows that. He wants to do good. He can't change the past, but he believes that by doing good, he can slowly, repair, all the damage he has done. I think he thinks about Dolatos and Tyhar. I keep thinking about Tyhar and Dolatos. Dolatos didn't... There was no humanity in him. There was no desire for change. I guess Tyhar... I have had nightmares about Tyhar since we left Vidun.
Do you want to talk about what you...
I don't... What?
Do you want to talk about what you saw in your nightmares?
I just keep seeing me slaying a helpless dragon. And that's not how I acted with Oldoth. We had a conversation. He almost killed me, and I wish things had gone differently. I don't know where the line is. I feel lost. Because even in thinking about Stratus, like, what about Isabella? What about this like League of Terrors that you're fighting? Like, where do we draw the line? Like, who is... Because in order to be redeemed, there has to be at least a part of you that wants it, that wants to change and not, at least not stop doing harm. But how do you get through to someone or something that seemingly doesn't? Like, do you... I struggle to see that line. Isabella, like, she caused Vertinor's family so much pain.
He's dealing with that.
You see him, like, show, like, actual anger. Like, he usually tries to keep it cool, but, like, you see the anger. Like, I was a pawn in someone's petty game. Like, it was bad enough when I thought I ended up serving a corrupt emperor that was wrong, but to realize that I helped enable the death of someone out of what? Out of jealousy? Out of pettiness? I struggle to remember the teachings and hold them true in my heart when people are capable of such cruelty.
Ember says, I want you to remember the third precept of Nissimni. Of course, the first is it's never too late to seek redemption, and the second is heroism comes from doing good when it matters, which is, we've both been, I think, and I think I don't know if you can see Ember's blush because of all the fur. But I also think you don't need a super high insight check to understand what happens when she falters like this. We've been doing an okay job of those two. But the third precept is, it's not a shame to fail, and it's not a waste to try. We're going to fail sometimes. I tried to reach out a hand to Dolatos, and I could quickly see it wasn't a waste to try, but I could see I was going to fail. And I think if that's what happens with Isabella, if it turns out we fail, then we have to try again with somebody else. If we failed with Tyhar, and I think I agree with you that we did, it's not a shame to fail. You just need to keep going and try it again. on somebody or some opportunity where we have more of a chance of success. Or even where we don't.
At these words, you can see some of the tension leave Art's body. You can see him kind of like just take a deep breath and look you in the eyes, and he smiles. Thank you, old friend. Thank you for the reminder that it's always worth to try. And as long as we're trying, then we're on the right track.
There was, in Fimir, when I was finally learning of a little bit of the scriptures of Nisimi that she left behind, or that some of her followers did, there was a story I learned there about a holy knight who spent her life trying to reform one person, and tried for decades. And I think, well, she eventually succeeded with that one person, but we can't all spend our lives putting in that much effort for everybody. So we do what we can. And we can't beat ourselves up when we fail.
I don't think you need an insight check to see, like, his eyes water. And I think you Embers, like, knowing Art, and like these teachings, you see that this really resonates with him, and he really, your words hit deep, and he realizes that a lot of the shame and guilt, he can let go of a lot of the guilt he's been carrying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not just in recent trials, but in general. And I think his body fully relaxes now. He just looks at you and says, I'm really glad I found you again. Thank you.
Do you mind if I hug you?
So, he's hugging you. He fully embraces you.
Contested athletic acrobatics.
We need to get Torin and Art to hug. That's what we need.
The world would end critically.
Too many muscles.
Let's have portable holes for fun.
Yep.
You ever seen what happened when you put a portable hole inside of a bag of holding?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing.
You ever see what happens when you put a city inside of a time loop that ends with its destruction?
We're about to see.
Is there anything else that anyone wants to talk about? Or does everyone just kind of like slowly gather by the windows for this like last hour to watch
Charles
the
has
city's
something she wants to
destruction?
talk about.
But that temple cat has something to say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have something?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll probably wait until like the last 20-ish minutes of the loop, and then I will start the water breathing ritual.
Okay.
Just so I'm not wasting the next loop on it at all.
Right.
Just re-upping so we have another 24 hours.
Okay. In that case,
It was 24 hours, right? Or was it?
I believe it's 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I only had to cast it once.
In that case, the group of you kind of slowly assemble by the windows that look out towards the spire, with Emilio and Maria there as well. This cat really wants to be part of the game today.
She does.
And you're looking out over this huge city, full of thousands of people. Let's see. Yeah, probably like a population of 150,000. And from here you can see many of them out in the streets are like trying to make their way towards the bridges out of the city, because they can feel like the rumbling begin in the ground, and they can see the lightning flashing overhead. the Bolt Queen's dial. The clock tower in the center of the city has been struck by lightning and is like no longer functioning at all. And lightning strikes are raining down on other places of the city. And from your vantage point up here, you can just see that it is chaos out there. All of these people frozen in this moment in time, unable to escape inevitable destruction. And you watch as the ground begins to shake violently and buildings begin to collapse from their foundations. Screams of people rising up, fires erupting across town as lightning rains down and strikes again and again and again and again all over the city. And then from the spire, an incredible pulse of electricity just whoosh, erupts out from it and just fills the entire sky. For a moment, it's like daylight, as every single dark cloud is just illuminated by lightning. And then you can see first the claw and paw of a great panther reaching up from the top of the spire, and it's followed quickly by a head with powerful feline jaws, and then another claw as Lythra claws her way up into the sky, this giant panther form made of lightning. And then the tower itself is collapsing, and there's a wave of energy that is exploding outward, and as it does so, it flattens buildings. And it just ripples towards you. And
I think as I see it coming, I reach out and I grab, like, the people's hands next to me.
Yeah.
Vert and Embers on either side and just squeeze.
And there's no pain. As that wave of destruction hits you, you feel yourselves pulled backward and away from that moment, just like before in the dungeon. You are ripped away and taken back to a different point in time. You see those flashes of different choices you could have made flash by your eye, and each of you gain that temporary inspiration just for this loop. And just as before, you feel the wave of exhaustion that comes with that as well. As before, your max hit dice are reduced by another 1, bringing you down to 6 max hit dice, I believe.
Yep. Gained one, then we lost it. Actually.
And this is the 4th loop, yes?
Yep.
That wave of exhaustion hits you, and there is a deeper exhaustion to it this time. It just totally fatigues you as you kind of jolt back into that point 10 hours ago. All of you kind of like sag to your knees for a brief moment as you also gain a level of exhaustion.
Great.
At this point. And you just feel this, like, this deep fatigue set into you at this point. What would you like to do?
I think we need a long rest to get rid of this exhaustion.
Go ahead and get some good music for this. Yep.
Our mind souls that I don't think we've dealt with it in a while.
Certainly not since we switched to 2024 rules.
I don't think we've dealt with this at all.
Our 20 rolls are reduced by 2 times our exhaustion level, so it's -2 every roll. Our speed is reduced by a number of feet equal to 5 times our exhaustion level. We're all 5 feet slower. And kind of it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I technically have the ability to cast Greater Restoration, but I can only do it like once. I'm not going to waste my 5th level
Is that
on
just
that.
on one person?
It's just on one person. I'm not going to waste my 5th level on that.
Yeah, I think as you're kind of like ripped back through those like branching paths, like this time more than the first 3 loops. Like, you see so many branches. Can each of you, well, any of you who want to, make an Arcana check?
Yes.
Pretty good at these.
I'm gonna do it with my -4 now.
Do it.
Because I have -2, -2. 4!
Oh,
4,
man.
okay.
So it's just -2 to this, so 14.
14. Vert, did you roll one?
I also got a 14.
Okay.
You're so good at Arcana.
The student is surpassing the master.
Mm-hmm.
I think with a 14, the two of you realize like these flashes you see, there's more to them than just like potential. It's almost as if you lived those loops too, and that wear and tear is affecting you the longer you are in here.
Well, the longer we stay, the harder it is going to be for us to sustain ourselves. I think we better make this one count, y'all.
I think we can get 3 more.
3 more loops.
We gotta go. We gotta get to the Hydra. Nope, sorry, first we gotta get to Night Mantis.
Yeah. We can go straight there. Okay. So we're gonna cut across the water.
Yeah. Hour 1, we do the right. We call the right thing.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, but first, hold on.
Yeah.
I've done this. It's
Yeah.
my 4th time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go and climb up on the thing.
Give your speech, your noble speech.
My noble
Get
speech
the
to the people.
wardens on your side. It's a noble. Yep.
All right, let's go.
And then, so for the 12 to 1 p.m. hour, you are traveling from the southeast island directly across using water breathing to the
Or water
southwest
walking
island.
if you're embers
Yep.
and allergic to water.
Okay, then yeah, you can kind of climb ashore on the Chancellor Island, and you can get near-ish to the Bolt Queen's Bastion, but you quickly come across like the guard perimeter that you've seen that surrounds that sort of Chancellery complex.
Yeah, but we'll use the second hour to rescue Night Mantis and then go up to the north.
In the same manner you did before?
North.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
West.
Oh yeah.
the 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. hour is...
That's the plan, right?
That's what
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
I just need to check one thing. Oops. Can some of you make a perception check, actually?
Yeah.
I've been rolling like balls
No.
tonight, y'all.
I said yeah, then rolled a 4. No.
I got a 17.
Oh my god, I have not rolled above a 5 tonight, I feel like. Perception?
Mhm.
9. All of my dice hate me.
What was ours again? What was ours again?
Speak that way.
But what was ours?
Art, how did you do?
Oh, I rolled a 4 plus 6, 10 minus 2. 8.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Two.
so those of you who rolled above a 10,
Which was only M%.
I got a
Oh,
13.
Okay.
Okay. You see that all is not exactly the same as previous loops as you head to that northwestern island. You see that the green dragon Viren is present again in this loop, and he is looping over northwestern island up in the sky.
This was different than the pattern of behavior from the previous loop?
In the last loop, Viren flew
Yeah.
directly to the Bolt Queen's Bastion.
And this time...
And this time he did something completely different. He's been
this is-
circling over that island basically since he arrived.
And you say Viren, is it Viren and the
Yeah, and Aaron is there too, but the one that you can actually see in the sky is Viren, because Aaron would be like kind of too small to track.
And so, remind me, Art never met them, right? But knew of them?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
No one in this party has met them before.
Slithering away.
Oh, okay, goodbye. He's stuck.
Backing up.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep.
So we're trying to get to the factory island in time for the Hydra's emergence.
Yes.
And you will, at this rate.
Do we have to do anything special to avoid being seen by the dragon? Is the dragon...
Do you want to avoid being seen by the dragon?
Do we want to avoid being seen by the dragon?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if we can be stealthy in a fight.
It makes me believe if they're doing different things, they might be like us.
They are like us. They
Right.
came in
Yeah.
the loop the
So-
way
Yeah.
we did. So they're... Yeah, that wasn't a question.
Right. But I guess...
But they were with
But what I'm-
Isabella last loop?
We don't really know what side they're on.
I guess what I'm saying is that if they're
We
like
don't
us...
We don't really even know if Erin knows that Isabella isn't... What's her name?
Oh, Mira?
Yeah, Mirrored her thing.
That's true. Maybe they'll help us fight this thing if they see a fight going on.
Yeah, let's not try and stealth this time.
Okay. Alright, let's just go.
Okay. If you make no stealth check, I think as you're approaching the area where the drill is working, and you haven't really been here for the emergence, but like the drill, like there's a group of people manning the drill here, and it is boring down into the ground. And there's a certain point, not like moments after your arrival, where like there's an audible change in the sound of this drill, like grinding into the ground, and you can tell it like breaks through a surface. And then there's shouting from the people as they're like, "We've broken through! Pull it back! Pull it back!" And the drill kind of like is like retracted on this mechanical track that it's on. And some of them go to like peer over the edge. And I think there's probably one of them who says, "Wait, I can see something down there. It's moving!"
Oh no.
And then there is this like explosion, eruption of ground as the Hydra you've seen many times before but never really interacted with erupts from underneath the earth, just kind of throwing rubble and like machinery everywhere. And people are thrown clear as well. Those who are not caught in this like a rupture up out of the ground start running basically towards any escape they can make, whether that's like diving into the water at the edge of the island or like making for the bridges. But this Hydra opens its maws and monsters begin to pour out. And you watch as up above the dragon Viren kind of like finishes one big loop and then goes into a dive straight towards the Hydra. And yeah, maybe we roll one round of initiative.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's a little early. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Can I, as we're approaching, cast something?
Yeah, what do you want to cast?
I wanted to give people temp HP as we enter
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah. Mm-hmm.
scene.
Oh, thanks.
So we have Night Mantis with us.
I assume we left Maria and Emilio somewhere.
Yeah, where would you want to
The
leave them?
kids.
Yeah, and also, like, we would have had them cast any buffs on us before we did,
'cause they have new
right?
spells, right?
Yeah.
Because they've got buffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically, like, you tell me what state you want to be in when this is happening.
Yeah, what were the spells from Amelia Maria? Okay.
You should have access to their
We
sheets,
have
I
them?
think, right?
Let me
Aren't
see.
they on your extras
I
or
think so.
something?
Yeah, they should be on the extras. And
Oh,
they should,
yeah,
they
but-
should be
hold
updated.
on.
Okay, also,
Yeah.
long rest question. Things got wibbly wobbly with time loops and such when it comes to items with charges that get recharged. What
we
was our
decided
ruling?
basically anything that has like recharges at dawn will recharge. Is what we decided.
On a time loop, and then anything else that gets recharged on a long rest should be recharged now because we just had a long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Good to know.
I'm just trying.
I got all my
to-
stuff back. This is awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I didn't do. I didn't get a token for Viren. And
How
Aaron.
could you?
Shoot. Give me a few minutes.
So the
Stall for time.
good
for
news
time.
is, I will tell you all, the initiative is not a D20 test, as far as I can tell from these rules philosophy.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have to subtract 2 from our initiative.
Interesting, because you can use inspiration and stuff on initiative, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, the rules here say
and
it's
like-
a dexterity check.
And like, bardic inspiration, I think you can use with initiative, unless you could in the old rules.
Oh yeah, it does say, let's see, combat. Yeah, I might be reading like a truncated version of what initiative
I mean, this says like they make a dexterity check that determines their place in the initiative order.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I think you're right. We probably do have to subtract.
You guys talk out what spells you want Emilio and things to cast while I'm just frantically setting up this battle.
Yeah, Gabo, did you have their info up? Did you find it?
Yes.
I'm gonna go onto your page and look at their sheets.
Okay. Yeah, they're on extras.
Yeah,
And then I'm
I see
gonna-
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think,
1800
so Emilio,
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith? 8?
Whoa, she can cast Find Steed? What?
They both can.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's pretty cool.
That was one of the
Yeah,
things they got for the
aid,
paladin level.
absolutely aid.
Aid, what does aid do?
How many people?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, how,
Okay, but like, which of us should get aid?
how many people
You
does,
for sure.
does it get?
It says 3 people.
Yeah, I would say Ellen, maybe Night Mantis, and third grab bag. I don't know. How much HP does Vert have?
80?
Yeah, I think Vert is the lowest. The next lowest. I just looked at this because I was re-upping the stat cards.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah. So like,
Vert and
Night
then Ember or
Mantis,
something.
Night Mantis, Elwyn, and Bert.
Wait, how many hit points does Night Mantis have?
100?
Yeah, 100.
Oh,
Yeah, so maybe not Night Mantis, maybe or Embers. Although
Yeah.
Embers never gets hit.
that's true.
But this is just like a +5 to HP. Was
Plus 5 to max HP
right
for
plus
8
5.
hours.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take
So the 3 squishiest
Yeah, so-
ones?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So Embers and Elwyn and Vert will all get +5
Max HP.
max HP.
And then... see.
And then
And then I'm gonna give temp HP to the 4 of us. There.
Do I have everyone here who's on this battle now?
4 of us, you mean like the 4 main?
Yeah.
Okay.
Temp HP. How much temp HP? Oh, I'm rolling for initiative. I need to...
20.
But 20.
20. Okay, I haven't even rolled yet. I was seeing if there were any spells that I wanted to cast, but also, what has Emilio got?
I didn't see anything that...
Oh yeah,
It's
his are all
mostly
combat, yeah.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
boy.
So basically just aid.
Does the -2 exhaustion apply to rolling for initiative?
It does,
Yes.
it's just determined.
Yep.
Fuck!
I agree.
I know. Like, man, this
Hey,
blows.
Ethan,
Yep,
you said that the Hydra is stuck in the hole, right?
correct.
Does that mean it has the restrained condition?
It does not.
Dang.
That would have been, I mean, that would have been great.
For me and for Night Mantis, yeah.
Are you fucking... Oh, no, actually, that's really
I'm gonna
good.
use my inspiration on this, actually.
Okay.
On my...
On
I
initiative?
thought it was
Yeah,
a 1.
because I rolled I got a 3.
But it's not.
I don't want a 3. I want... Maybe a 4 would make me happier. I got a 4.
You did roll a 4? Did you roll a 3 to 4?
Oh no! Bird.
I'm happier, just like I said. Embers.
Embers.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm happier. I got a 4 on the like I wanted.
So is 4 your total?
5 actually.
5, okay.
Like,
And Embers?
Yeah, but
total?
did you minus
Did you?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
and
It's a
minus?
3.
A 4 would have made you happier.
Embers' initiative is 6.
Okay. You guys are tired. Elwyn?
Yeah.
19.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
I rolled a 19 on die, and my initiative
Yeah.
bonus is +2, which just gets
Alright.
nixed.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Mine's a straight roll too.
How'd you do, Art?
13.
13.
I don't want to go first.
Just like your mom.
I know.
You're going first.
No.
You went from last time, and now you're leading this.
I
this
know.
charge.
What did Night Mantis say?
Night Mantis is at a
I mean, it's probably
16.
best if you go first because
Yeah,
we won't
we
get in the way of your spells.
Yeah, but like, there's only one target.
Okay.
Uh,
Thank you guys for
Zach,
stalling
how
for time so I could put together this initiative order.
I
That's
think
great.
there's more than one target.
Oh no. Oh no.
what was the temp HP? Is it 20?
It's 20. Yeah.
20.
20 from Abe?
No, from
And
temp
then-
HP.
No.
Right.
8 is
max
just
Abe.
5.
And then +3 to AC.
Yes.
That's right. Oh, I've got it up already.
Okay. Elwyn, you are unfortunately up first.
Oh boy.
Actually, hold on. I may need to do just one thing. I need to double check if I'm supposed to start this battle with any monsters on the field barfed forth from this Hydra. 'Cause guess what? I haven't read this battle description in a while.
We're just trying to kill this thing, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it's
This
just.
thing is so big.
Okay. Yep. I'm gonna start it with 2. How many heads does it start with? Hold on.
What if I just do this? We throw it in the ocean.
5 heads. Okay.
That work?
Could each of you roll for me a die and just tell me odd or even?
All of us?
Yep.
Any die?
Any die. Yep.
Odd.
Okay.
Even.
That's good numbers. Okay.
I got a nat 1 out of the way from that. For I rolled 3 and a 4 and a nat 1 in this combat, so
I also rolled a 3 for initiative.
God.
getting them
And,
all out.
and it got bumped up to 6 because of the exhaustion.
Hey, you know?
Great.
I bet if you said, if I rolled a 7, I'd be happier, and then you rolled your inspiration, you make it better.
Okay. So. I'm just trying to refresh on this thing. Okay, so let's have one of them, and
These are our allies he's putting on the field.
yes.
Yeah. Our friends.
Okay, perfect. One of them.
Maybe
them.
scrolling somewhere.
No,
Does
I
he
haven't.
know?
I haven't put them up yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there is a
Yep. Under conditions,
It doesn't reduce my speed.
it doesn't
Oh.
automatically reduce your speed. No, you have to manually do that.
Okay, there we go. The Hydra barfs forth from each of its 5 heads one creature. One of them is from popular legend lore, this like black panther-like creature with multiple tentacles.
Oh no.
Oh god.
One of them is this 6-legged lizard with like wicked-looking spikes on its back. One of them is a creature with a lion's head but a human's face, and like kind of dragon-like wings and a spiky tail. And then one of them is a creature with a goat head, a lion head, a dragon head, and dragon wings. And then finally, the last one is actually multiple creatures. It is a swarm of these little, like bat-like creatures that have this mosquito-like proboscis at the end of their noses. Okay. With that, Elwyn, you are up.
Oh boy.
What the fuck?
Hey, look. Multiple targets.
Yeah, multiple targets. Okay. I was like waiting for the thing. This is, it's nice to have time to actually plan stuff. Just trying to get a sense of...
Oh, like when I had time to answer Bryven's questions, and that was great.
Yeah,
I loved that.
really nice to
That
have...
was really nice.
Okay, I think if I center it here, I can get everybody.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna... Oh, what the heck?
Meteor swarm.
Well,
Bye-bye,
close,
everything.
but I'm an ice...
Oh.
I'm an ice
Comet
druid.
swarm.
So, ice storm.
Okay.
Oh, I was close.
You were very close.
Nice.
I'll cast Ice Storm centered on that point. Everything within that 20-foot radius is difficult terrain until the end of my next turn. And it's a 40-foot tall cylinder. Every creature in the cylinder has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. We will start with...
And I need to dig out some dice.
We'll start with the lesser horde monstrosities.
Don't swarms have negative effects towards spells like this?
This is a little bit of a different case. I'm running these monsters in a sort of strange way.
No, I mean the swarm of Sturges.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
What I'm saying is I'm running these in kind of like a different way, so they won't apply to the normal
Okay,
ones.
fine.
Okay. So the Displacer Beast rolls a 17.
Fail.
Okay. The Sturges roll a 13.
Fail.
The Basilisk rolls a 1.
Do they take double damage? On a 1?
And then the Manticore rolls an 18.
Fail.
Okay. Your spell DC is a 19?
Yep.
Wow. And then
Hold on.
the...
Did it go up because of that? Oh yeah, because our proficiency went up.
Yep.
Right.
Chimera rolls a... It's Dex.
It's Dex.
11.
Fail.
They all fail.
Alright.
And then the
Hydra
the Hydra
as
as well.
He's very dexterous. The whole Hydra.
Hydra rolls a 3. So they all fail.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll all these dice. And it is okay. Well, that's fine. That's actually not too bad. So 10 bludgeoning damage and 16 cold damage.
Okay.
Yeah, the spell, it doesn't persist except as like difficult terrain until my next turn. So you basically just see, as soon as the Hydra pops out, Elwyn's ready for it, and she's just like summons the storm. She like throws her arms up, and you can see snowflakes kind of whirling around the top of her staff as she raises it in the air, and she just kind of chucks it. And it kind of like lands and explodes in like a cyclone of hail and wind and snow.
And when like that cyclone of hail and wind and snow vanishes, all of the lesser horde monstrosities are dead.
Yes.
And then how much damage did it do again? I need to actually do it.
It was
26.
10 bludgeoning and what did I say? 16 cold.
That's awesome.
This is why I like rolling high, because I get to do my AoEs.
I don't want to go first.
I don't want to go first, but I was like, oh, it's an AoE. Oh, I guess I can just
It's like the
throw
perfect,
my ice storm that I haven't gotten to
Would
use
you
yet.
call it the perfect storm?
The perfect storm.
26 damage. Okay. All right. Then it is Night Mantis's turn.
Oh,
Unless there's other stuff you want to do.
well, I don't know. I mean, that was pretty good. Is my familiar? I can't remember how long my familiar lasts.
You tell me.
Is it because I took a long rest that the familiar's like, nope, I'm going to bed now? Or, hold on, I'm trying to... How do you use character sheets?
Did you say that the damage doesn't happen anymore on that spell?
Familiar
Correct.
disappears when you
Oh,
finish
it's
a
one
long
one
rest.
time.
Okay, so my familiar's not here anymore. That's fine. Okay, and then...
Yeah, the difficult terrain is with the damage.
Correct. It's not persistent, and it's not concentration, so it's just something I can just throw out there, which is nice. Okay, I don't have any bonus actions to take. I might move just to get away from the group a little bit. My measly 25 feet of movement. 1, 2, 10, 15, 20, 25, maybe like there. Just to position myself. Okay, now I'm done.
Okay. I think that Night Mantis was going to strafe that direction, but seeing you go that direction, she'll go another way. She'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Wow, did I take out 4 of the... Were there 4 or 5 little
There were
guys?
5.
Yep.
Not all.
Oh my gosh.
The lesser horde monstrosities are minions, so you obliterated them.
That was probably overkill.
You
Probably could have killed them with Entangle, but here we are.
But here we are. Night Mantis is going to take... Let's see, what is her range here? Is she in pistol range, or does she have to use the... She's in pistol range. Okay, she's going to take 2 shots with her pistol against the Chimera.
Oh, so there are monsters that aren't lesser.
Mm-hmm. I don't think she's gonna mark of vengeance it. So yeah, just the pistol. One of those is a clear hit with an 18. The other one is a 16, which does hit. So they both hit.
Nice.
She will do in total another 26 points of damage to this Chimera.
Yes.
And then it is Art's turn.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. I'm going to... you know what? For my first attack, I'm going to try to hit it with my longbow.
Hit it as in the big pecker?
Oh!
Or the Chimera?
I was going to hit the Chimera.
Okay.
I don't know if that's... Well, we'll see. Okay. I'm going to use my inspiration. Okay. 18, because I'm doing the -2, right?
Yep.
Is it -2
18
to
hit.
attacks?
It's now, I think, +1 to attacks because of the 10 HP.
Yes.
Correct.
Oh. That's right, because they're D20 tests. It's not
So
ability
yeah,
check.
you're taking a -2 from the exhaustion, but you're getting +3 from Vert, so like in total you're getting an extra +1
Oh!
actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, let me do math again. Hold on.
Constant.
Okay,
confused.
yeah. I mean, I still, yeah. Okay, so 19, then, the hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Wait,
No, it's a 21, I think.
it's 21, you're so right, yeah. I
Either way,
can't
it
do math.
hits.
I don't, that is not, it's not my culture. Okay, cool.
You say math is not your
Then-
culture.
It's not what I do. It's
You were
not
in the
why I'm
sciences
here.
at some point.
I know.
Yes, a long time ago.
There's a reason why
It
he
goes against. Okay, let me. Okay, and that is Sorry, I lost my tab for a second. Okay. That's 6. It's not much. 6 plus 2, that's 9 piercing damage. But what I'm going to do, because I have 9th level Tactical Master, it is now sapped.
Because you have 9th level Tactical Master, it is actually dead.
Oh,
great!
Yeah!
Never mind!
Man, 9th level Tactical Master is overpowered.
That's so overpowered, man.
Just kills it immediately.
No,
It's dead.
between Elwyn's Barrage and then Night Mantis's 2 shots, it was at low health.
Great.
When your longbow arrow kind of I think maybe Night Mantis's 2 shots finish off 2 of its heads, and then your longbow arrow kind of takes out the dragon head, which was the last one
Prime
standing.
teamwork, y'all.
Yeah, I can just walk away. I don't need to be here. You guys got this under control.
Okay, then I'm going to use my full movement, which is now 25.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'll use my second attack with also the longbow to hit the big boy.
Okay.
And let's see, so it is a net plus 1, right, because of your thing. Okay, cool. Wait, that's way better. Okay, that's good. 11, 15 plus 7 plus 1. Math?
23.
23. Yay!
Thank goodness for Esther.
Help.
Because my brain was like, what?
What?
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Oh, and that's an 8 on die, so that is 11 piercing damage.
11
Just trying
piercing
to get
damage, and it is
closer.
sapped, correct?
Yes.
Which means it
But,
has...
it is disadvantage on the next attack roll, and basically, I'm going to be using, unless I say otherwise, I'm going to be using the sap property on all of my attacks. Because I don't think I can push this thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think slowing it down 10 feet will do much. So, yeah, sap.
Great.
And then... You know what, fuck it, why not? I want to use Know Your Enemy on as a bonus action.
Okay.
It says you can discern the immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities of a creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
Great.
It has... You're within 30.
Oh, it is. Okay, it is. Okay, sweet.
It has no resistances or vulnerabilities, but it is immune to acid
Good to
damage.
know.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's something. I communicate that to everyone else, and that's my movement, my attack, and my bonus action. We're good.
All right. The tight turn. Good job.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Art,
Oh no.
and this will be the last thing that happens tonight, the Dragon Viren swoops low, kind of like right over that area between Art, Elwyn, and Night Mantis. So low that like all of you kind of have to like duck and hunker as this like gust of wind from his wings batters at you a little bit, and a figure slides off of Viren and lands directly in between you. And I will put her on the battlefield. This isn't an accurate representation of what she looks like, but it's the best I could do. If I could just switch the layer.
Any minute now.
Like it's actually a Hydra. Oh, there we go. Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Let me
Forgot that she's a dryad.
give you an actual description of her. Okay. Legate Aaron Deeproot slips off of Viren and kind of lands on the ground in the middle of you. She like at first kind of like crouches down from the impact of landing, but then she stands up and she has this like unnatural thinness to her frame. She is like the definition of the word willowy. her skin has this like bark-like texture and color to it. So it's like rough, as if it were actually made of tree. And her face, it has this kind of like narrow, very angular, like almost elven quality to it. But she doesn't have like the long pointed ears or anything like that. I guess they would be a little bit pointed. And then her hair is almost like the draping branches of a willow tree, actually. And she kind of stands up to this like 6'3" or so height, and she is just like unnaturally thin. And her eyes, which kind of like flash around to the group of you, have this vibrant pink color to them. And she's not wearing like armor or clothing or anything like that, but she is just basically like covered in these tastefully placed vines. And the vines kind of, as she lands, they flower red with like the impact of her touching the ground. And then as she stands up, that red bleeds to white. And she looks around at the group of you and she says, "What are you doing? Run! We have this! Get out of here! Safety!" And she like points away. And she then raises her hands in like this crossed motion, and then throws them forward. And you can see that she has these bracers of stone that glow with this greenish energy. They're on both of her arms, and she throws them forward, and this like ball of roots and thorns and vines forms in the air in front of her, and she hurls it at the Hydra.
Cool.
And actually she's going to do this 3 times.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
The first one, the Hydra kind of like chomps at it and bats it out of the air, but the second one takes one of the Hydra's heads full on, and the third one goes and strikes another head. And she does 52 damage.
Oh man.
To this Hydra.
Damn.
Damn.
Recruit her, please.
And it would normally be blinded as like these vines kind of like form around its head.
But it's got other heads.
The head that is struck is like covered in these vines, and they like squeeze, and you see like blood erupt out as one of its necks goes limp.
Oh man.
And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Alright.
Okay.
How much damage did I say she did? 52?
52. We will...
Sorry, 502.
Yeesh.
It's dead.
And that's where we'll pick up next session.
Cool.
So thank you guys for playing. Thank you for everyone who came to watch. We'll be back with more of this Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Hope to see you then. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.